just pretend to do that. What's up, people of the world? It's me, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and welcome to a brand new Loud House episode review. Today, I'm doing a quick review for Sister Act, the episode that premiered last week. That was this, along with pretty much all of last week's episodes were released early in the UK, about like a week or two. They were released like 1 or 2 weeks early, and luckily I was able to watch them early. But I wanted to wait till after all the episodes that were broadcast on TV. I wanted to wait until after that, and when to review these episodes. So we started off with I don't know exactly the order that they came out in. I don't exactly remember. I think Sister Act was the first one to premiere in the week, because it's the first one I watched early. And luckily enough, it's the first one that premiered last week. So this episode, it's another episode about the twins, Lola and Lana. We haven't had an episode about them exclusively in a very long time. I think it's been like over a year or so. And this episode, it's about the twins trading places. Because they just, there's certain things that they just don't want to do or don't want to deal with, and so they come up with the brilliant idea for them to trade places. And I'm surprised this kind of episode hasn't happened years ago. Like, it definitely would have. It definitely would have fit the vibe of the earlier seasons. So yeah, I'm I'm glad we finally have an episode about this. And so this episode is just great because of that. I mean, they're able to play each other really well, because in CoverGirls they played other sisters, they didn't play each other. So yeah, Lola played Lucy and Lana played Lenny in that episode. That was the first episode in which anybody, pretended to be another sibling. So yeah, I'm glad that trend is continuing off and on. So yeah, anyway, back to the episode. So in a nutshell, like I said, Lola and Lana are trading places to do favors for one another and get out of certain situations. Well, unfortunately, that comes to bite them in the butt, because at one point, I think Lola needs to go to the doctor to get a checkup, and Lana needs to go to the dentist. As a matter of fact, I think her mom was the one who was supposed to perform the operation on her. Maybe, I don't know, I could be misremembering that, but they trade places, obviously, but unfortunately this comes with consequences. Lana winds up getting a really bad toothache from having missed her dental appointment, and then Lola, first time I mixed the two up, I never do that. Then Lola all of a sudden gets sick. She all of a sudden gets a cold and is shooting boogers sneezing boogers out of her face, like almost constantly, like every 5 minutes, and just constant projectile boogers on everybody. It's kind of funny, but Lana, she her mom takes her to get ice cream, right? At this new ice cream place, similar to Brewster's, I guess. And so Lana decides to get this like giant ice cream sundae with like 20 different flavors or whatever. I think that comes with like every flavor that they have, all in one freaking cone. And so Lana tries it. Her teeth are acting up on her, and she tries to play it off. And meanwhile, Lana, she is again, my brain is a little behind today, but so anyway, Done with Anna. Meanwhile, Lola, she's doing ribbon dancing for her pageant, and unfortunately, she's not able to perform because of how sick she is. And once again, she's sneezing all over everybody, and so and then flash forward back to the Loud House. Both the twins are completely covered up in blankets. They look really pitiful. And Lana with her sore tooth, and Lola with her cold, and then that's when they admit to their parents that they've been trading places, and their parents are not really okay with this, so they realize that they unfortunately had to do things that they don't want to, which is literally one of the very first life lessons I ever learned in my entire life when I was like a toddler, from like watching the Berenstain Bears, I think. But anyway, that little lesson is reinforced here in this episode for the twins, and so they learn their lesson. Then they get their actual appointments done, their actual respective appointments, and then they're both all better. And so Lola and Lana learn, excuse me, they learn to embrace, activities that they don't really want to do, or they thought they wouldn't enjoy doing. Like, for example, Lola, she tries this dish that she normally would never eat, that she had Lana eating for her, and it's some kind of weird dish that Lynn Sr. made. I can't remember what the hell it is, but he makes a lot of weird stuff. Along with, he makes a lot of good stuff too, but he makes a lot of weird stuff every now and then. But Lola winds up really liking this dish. She says that separately she doesn't like them at all, but together she thinks they taste astounding together. And then Lana, she winds up going through with a bath, and she winds up liking taking a bath because, well, she can find clogged up hair in the drain. And she likes doing that, so, apparently. So yeah, all in all, this episode, it was great. I absolutely loved every second of it, and one of my favorite episodes. Definitely one of my favorite episodes out of last week. And so yeah. This episode reminded me of a lot of other things. It reminded me of other pop culture things like this. It reminded me of Sister Sister, actually. I used to watch Sister Sister like all the time when I was younger, and I used to watch like I think I've seen like all the episodes, I think. But there was one episode where Tia and Tamara Mori's characters, they winded up trading places for a whole 2 weeks. Yeah, it's a really long freaking time. Luckily, Lola and Lana only did that for like a few days. But yeah, also, this movie is quite similar to The Parent Trap. Another really fun and interesting movie. That old Lindsay Lohan movie where she plays two different twins. They clone her pretty much, and yeah, if just in case none of y'all know what The Parent Trap is, maybe for some of you younger viewers who might not know what The Parent Trap is, a really old movie from like the 90s. I grew up watching it. I thought it was really good. And also, apparently, there is a musical comedy film starring Whoopi Goldberg that's also called Sister Act. I discovered that myself while looking up the episode on Google, and that's what showed up. So, yeah. Some random Whoopi Goldberg movie I don't even know anything about. So, yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. And stay tuned for more Loud House episode reviews. I've got plenty on the way. Anyway, once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.